Hey, can you hear everything? Hello? I have returned. A little bit later than I planned, but I decided to eat a little bit. I got curry, green curry, with, what do you call it? Green beans. I don't like those. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys have had a good night and our morning, because some of you are probably just waking up. Hi, Tenant Bruce. It's your morning now? Yeah, I don't like the green beans. But I'll tell you what, I'm thinking about going on a plan for vitamins. Because we're all getting older, and we're probably not getting all the right nutrients we need. I go through phases where I like to take vitamins, or I'll take mainly the phases, especially so one of those all-in-one kind of vitamins. But I feel like I want to do that, and then I want to take other vitamins too, to try to see if I can strengthen things up a little bit. Like, I don't feel like I need it, but probably you need it more than you realize, right? woke up earlier before you joined my stream. This one just now? Earlier we were playing Silent Hill F, and you know what? Yeah, it got pointed out. I did forget that it's now October. That's literally my month. Granted, in this form, I'm not as spooky themed. You know, it's like, you barely would even guess that my name is Pumpkin. But, for anybody who's new, joining in, remember, this is how I normally look. So you would think that I would be like, hey everybody, happy October. I don't think I did that. Or maybe I did, and we all forgot. But yeah, it's October now officially, although now it just turned October 2nd. But nothing crazy planned, except I guess technically I got I ordered some spooky cheap models that I'll debut at some point this month for like a little goof, little fun. Everyone is deficient in iron. Iron comes from meat, right? Like some kind of meat. Oh, you woke up before the Silent Hill F stream. Mina said that they thought that the scarecrow part was lame. Because, like, I guess, like, they thought you shouldn't be able to brute force it, that it's silly. I thought it was cool. The presentation and everything was sick. Iron is in the blood, but why are we deficient in it then? How do you oh, spinach. Oh, is that the only thing? It works though when I brute force it. I feel like I got like, I did that whole section and I got slashed one time. No, Mina, I didn't say that I didn't say that you said those exact words. I was trying to interpret what it was about it that I thought you disliked. Could you clarify? You shit your pant? You shit your pant? Oh, no. Well, hurry up and go change. I feel if you activate too many, it should be an instant. They should punish you. Like, I shouldn't be allowed to do what I did. But I did. It made it funny. Not that I'm typically a fan of instant kills, but... I would never do that. You did that. Why are you trying to frame me? Don't try to frame me. You're a bad boy. You thought the puzzle hints were weird. That's it? But wait a second. It's Silent Hill. You like cryptic stuff. You just didn't figure out what it was. Cause like maybe that's it's like something you'd see in Death Note or something. Hee. Cause that's an intellectual anime for intellectuals like me with low IQs. I mean high IQs. Cause like you get distracted by the notes. Right? And you must think, oh, the notes are telling me, like, to look for something. But it's a trick. The point is that everyone's pointing the finger at each other, and I guess you're supposed to realize, oh, they're literally pointing the finger at each other. Mina told me how, like, apparently that puzzle's supposed to be solved. But I don't know, Mina. I think you got defeated by a puzzle. Is what happened. That's okay. To be fair, the more you activate, the harder it is. Definitely. Like, whenever I activate every single one, that's tricky because you are still balancing your stamina. The dopamine of upgrading your stamina, though. Mina, please... Ooh, wait, Mina, you did upgrade something, right? I hope you upgraded the stamina. Chads know to upgrade the stamina. Who fucking cares about that health? As long as you're not getting hit. Barry, remember the time you got a boner and started farting in front of your crush? It was me, Barry. I was the boner. That guy is so crazy. Reverse Flash? What is wrong with that guy? He's so fucking mean. Go to the bathroom! You're shitting yourself! Not now. Go to the bathroom! Not yet. I like how the Deus Ex bros are already doing like meme videos making fun of the new remaster. Oh, and also, I guess Deus Ex parody videos are going through an evolution because, like, the humor used to be they're taking lines that are actually from the game and just scrambling them and rearranging them and just distorting them to make them say stupid different things. But now, occasionally, they splice in AI, like AI dialogue, which it's still funny and everything, but it's not quite the same. You know what I mean? The remaster will spawn a new set of memes of how bad it is. Absolutely. They've actually rejuvenated the fandom. They gave them something to laugh at, to cry about, to seethe about. Thank you, Deus Ex Remaster. Thank you. Hey, so when am I going to the pumpkin patch? I want to go to the pumpkin patch, and I want to go in a hayride. I don't think they do that here. I think we've driven past a pumpkin patch, and it's just a patch of grass with pumpkins on it. I want to buy. I'll use my money, and I want to buy 3 pumpkins for fun. To feel like a big girl buying a pumpkin in old age. Oh, you bought... Okay, so then you cemented that you might want to play it on your own, right? Luckily, I think... Yeah, you only spoiled like 20% of it. But I hope you like it, but just be prepared. Be prepared that you might like it for a while, and then maybe towards 75%, then it's like, oh, this game actually is cringe. This sucks. This sucks. So don't be too afraid if that happens. Did you buy it digitally or physically? If you bought it physically, you're golden as long as you like crack down and play that really fast. But if you got it digitally, you're stuck with it. No matter what, even if you hate it. Duh, you got it digitally, no. Okay, you're taking a leap of faith. So you basically saw enough to make you think that this might not be actual abysmal dog shit. Sometimes it feels DX is only famous now for its memes rather than the game itself, then get to playing it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was like a different thing. I kind of see what you mean. It's because I don't think Deus Ex is really getting new players at all. It's unfortunate. Like, there's just not... It feels like a lot of people don't even know what it is. And if I'm being real, Before I was hanging out with Mina, I can't really say that the spheres that I hung out in, I can't really say that Deus Ex was typically brought up very often, and this was like 10 years ago, you know? So Mina's the one who introduced me to Deus Ex and put Deus Ex awareness in my face, and I'm like, oh, Deus Ex, this seems kind of cool. But I think most people don't have a Mina in their ear saying, hey, by the way, there's this like cool game you should check out. And with every generation that keeps coming, more and more people are born or become sentient who don't hear anything or see anything about Deus Ex. So I think it's a dead fandom. So it makes sense that it would just be memes. And I was tempted to go on my Yu-Gi-Oh rant about how Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't, like classic Yu-Gi-Oh anime and manga doesn't have any fans that talk about the actual series, it's just memes, but I don't want to do that rant right now. I shall be inventing a company that middleman checks gifts for VTubers to make sure there's no trackers. Return to shipping Botana AK-47. Oh yeah, I did hear that somebody put a tracker once. That's why it's better to just get stuff from Throne, the #1 privacy wish. I forgot how they pitched their thing. That's why you get the Throne. You really can't trust anybody. I remember. Thanks for the follow. I remember. Oh yeah, it was Urban Rescue Ranch. People are well-meaning, but they just don't understand how you're a celebrity on the internet. You have thousands and thousands of followers, and you're a nice guy. So you send them food. Food that can be could be tampered with, you know? Who would do that? Nobody. Yes, they would. For no reason. People are absolutely crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, several celebrities and stuff in the past have been killed by fans, and there's some wacko reason why they did it, but it is something that you have to be wary of, so... Yeah, you can't really trust people, and it's unfortunate. I think a lot of people, they make an attempt to trust people, be like, you know what, I'm gonna be open, and then they regret it. They regret it a lot. Yeah, I'm writing something down. There is a doubt nothing. And then a lot of it will probably just be heckling, like jokies and like calling pizza and whatever, but it's just not good. Hi, Blood Shadow. Hello. Honestly, if you want, you could test out the safety and security of Throne right now by ordering me everything on my wish list, and I'll let you know if it explodes in my face. Let's figure it out together with science. That was yeah, definitely a serious issue. Which I personally don't think it's a really good joke, just because like it can get a lot more people involved or hurt than the person you're actually targeting. Like XD, you want to prank the streamer, well, you might actually get their neighbor killed. And the neighbor's done nothing to you. The neighbor might not even like the streamer, you know? It's just like people sometimes just don't think things through. Hi, Megumi. Hi. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just now getting on again to do a second stream for the day. We're going to be wrapping up Dredge, which is like, we are like at the finish line practically. And then we're going to probably play Revelations. For anybody here who's in the YouTube stream and isn't familiar with how I do things, I like to have the thumbnail match the actual content of the video. So I'll finish Dredge, and then I'm going to end the YouTube stream, start it back up with the proper thumbnail, proper game. I don't know how to split things like other people do. I just have a way that I do this, okay? And then if I find out or realize a better, more efficient method later, I'll do it. And don't tell me what that efficient method is. I have to figure it out on my own, okay? Hi, Speedwagon, hello. Tried to buy a streamer ramen, but Throne fucked it. I know that sometimes there's like two things that can happen. One is that you bought something for a streamer and they didn't realize it was a cash gift, and that maybe it ended up sitting in their wallet instead of like getting shipped to them. Or sometimes it's Amazon. It's like, cause like I remember there was this one time, nothing to do with Throne, but I ordered macarons from Amazon. Cause they were like affordable, and I'm like, all right, I really want macarons, and there are some on Amazon. I guess I'll get them. Just waited a month, and they were never shipping. Nothing was ever happening with them, so I ended up canceling it because I'm like, damn, it's been a month. Like, send it to me. I will order you a big ass plush, but no jar. No jar bait. What? College students shouldn't be allowed to eat ramen. They steal it all from Amazon, make them buy overpriced burgers and shit from fast food. Oh, that's right. Fast food is apparently getting more expensive now, right? That used to be like if you were poor, you would get a burger from like a fast food place, but now those burgers are more expensive. But I admit I haven't really been paying attention to the prices, right? Really. My friend said something that stuck with me last week. Nobody gives a fuck about Deus Ex, and it's hard to disagree. It's sad, right? Like, the IP hasn't really done a good job staying alive. They had one decent one that people liked, whichever one it was, the yellow filter one. And then it had a sequel that everybody hated. And it had bad PR, bad marketing, and it didn't do good, and then it just died. Just died. We're so screwed. Unfortunate. It's a good IP. Well, has good stuff in the IP. If you're in college and not surviving off stew that will last you a week, you're doing it wrong. I'm glad I never went to college, although I ate ramen because it was just good. And my parents would buy it a lot. I ate it so much that I kind of don't like it anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if that's partially what contributes to my dislike from ramen, even from most restaurants. Although I would say it's too plain at most restaurants. Fast food prices are decreasing in Russia and China? Why them specifically? Everyone hated it for the marketing, but it wasn't a bad game, and that's the really sad part. But was it a great game? I heard that the people who played it thought it was just okay, but the story wasn't really good or something. No idea how it flowed as a game. I don't know about its game design or anything like that. RE Revelations, the Vita game? No, Resident Evil Revelations was a 3DS game. It was unfortunately never on the Vita, though that would have been cool. I think Vita has a bigger screen, doesn't it? But you wouldn't have had the touchpad, and I think the touchpad's kind of cool. Did you go down the Star Wars Battlefront 3 rabbit hole? It's a good long read to understand why a lot of gaming companies collapsed in the 2000s. I did not see that. Is it the down the rabbit hole the YouTuber, or are you asking me have I just researched Star Wars Battlefront 3? Is Battlefront 3 the one where they were like locking obvious characters like Darth Vader and its stuff behind paid DLC, and it was something like if you wanted to have all the content in the game, you'd have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars? Is it that game? The last Deus Ex was the 2015-ish one, right? Yeah? Sounds about right. Right? Or was it a little bit closer to COVID? Not that close. Square Enix practically dictate how they were supposed to make the game so they couldn't be as creative and free as they could. Why do corpo suits always want to get involved? It's so annoying. Hi, Faltier. Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a stretch right now. I printed my paperwork for the physical therapist on Friday, so it's all ready to go. I just got to remember to bring the paper with me and not forget it. Luckily, if we did forget the paper, it wouldn't be that hard to run over and go get it. Why do doctors do this? Doctors are like, all right, your appointment is going to be at 5 o'clock, but we want you to be here at 4:45 actually. Well, why don't you set my appointment for 4:45 then, if you want me to be there? I do the exercise now. You know, one thing that I noticed is that when you raise your hands, sometimes if you just like stay in that position, you'll eventually feel like a pop in your back. Like, it's not just you stretch and then you immediately feel it. It's like you stay in place and then you feel your body do an adjustment based on that. I don't know what that means. Because of their own terrible schedule. And I remember I had, now I'm mixed feelings. He was nice. He was doing like some acne scar treatment on me, and eventually I think he wasn't charging me for it anymore, which I thought was like incredible and very nice of him, and it helped me a lot. Honestly, I sometimes like I can't even believe I really had acne, just like looking. Like you can kind of tell in a spot or two, but I feel like it's mostly just I have open pores. That's more of an issue than the scars. But I remember there was one time I showed up to my appointment and he wasn't even there. He didn't show up, and he didn't tell me that he's not coming in. I thought that was like funny. So some doctors, they could be a little bit chaotic, but I remember that it was crazy. So when I was younger, I did have pretty bad acne. Weirdly, not when I was like a teenager, but like young adulthood, I had pretty bad acne in some spots, and it just stayed there. It wouldn't ever go away. It was so odd. And the only way I got it to go away finally was what do you call it? Doxycycline, which is like a oral medication that you take, and it kind of combated it from the inside of my body, because like lots of creams, they wouldn't penetrate deep enough, and that's why it was never going away. Creams never helped. And I don't think I dealt with the acne that long, to be honest. I think like it was pretty bad for a little bit, and then I took care of it quick, because I'm like, damn, I can't live like this, bro. But it was funny, like the acne was pretty bad, and then it cleared up. My skin got a lot better. And then I wanted to address some of the scarring. So what they would do is I don't remember what machine it was called, but basically it was like having a sparkler kind of explode on your cheek a little bit. It felt like somebody was holding a little sparkler at your cheek. And then what it would do is it would crisp your whole face and make it like, it looked like you got burnt. Like you're like a burnt piece of meat or something, and I would have to go to work like that, go to work looking like I just survived some burns or something. But it would clear up so fast, and I had to do that for like a year or something, but it was worth it. It really did help. Bad acne skipped everyone until my younger brother, who got all of the acne at one time. Looked like he had chickenpox or something. Yeah, some people, like, I'm pretty grateful that my acne wasn't as bad as some people, but I had a little bit of cystic acne, and it's not fun. You get used to it, but it doesn't feel comfortable. You always feel like skin stretching and stuff, because it is skin stretching. And, oh god, it sucks so much. I don't know why I didn't deal with it when I was younger, though. It's just so weird. And you know, sometimes people think, oh, if you have acne, it must mean you don't wash your face enough. It must mean you don't wash your pillowcase and this and that. And it's like, no, there could be lots of reasons why you have acne. And sometimes people will have it in weird places. Like some people have it like I think everybody will have an acne or two pop up in random spots besides the face. But I've known people that just have their entire back like covered in it. Not just like, oh, there's like about 10. No, like 80, stuff like that. Or I remember there was one really small period when I was really young. I had acne on my forehead, not crazy bad, but I had a little bit of it. And then it completely went away and never came back. Ever. What the fuck was that about? And then when it came back, it was just the cheeks. So LucasArts told a bunch of companies making Star Wars, think Pandemic making the 2000s Battlefront up to 2 or Force Unleashed 1. LucasArts told a bunch of companies making Star Wars games to make new games in a year. Battlefront 3 Pandemic said, fuck no, Force Unleashed 2 was made in months, and people gave the devs hell, and so they put it up for bid, saying they were willing to discuss time frame and pay like millions if they canceled. Free radical design, Time Splitters makers said they'd try. So just unreasonable expectations, and then it didn't do good, and then they just started closing things down. Hi, excellent, hello. I like to believe I had acne back in school because I think that can help. I think stress can actually cause acne. Your diet as well. What I think would help me get acne, like a breakout, and it still kind of happens every now and then, is if I consume too much sugar, like various sweets or whatever, in about like a span of 2 weeks. Like if I feel like I'm going a little bit too crazy, having sugar be a regular part of my diet, I will then suddenly get an acne, and I'm like, what the fuck, get away from me, I'm not used to this anymore. But they go away really fast. And I think it was like that back then too. Back then, my sweet tooth was just so uncontrollable. I just love sweets. By the way, I swapped my doctor today, so instead of waiting 2 months for my colonoscopy, it's already on Monday. Whoa, wait a second. Whoa. Is that when you check for, I know this, I'm not trolling around. Is that when you check for colon cancer and stuff like that? Not to scare you, I just know somebody who passed away from that, so it's kind of like, oh, I really don't want like you to have like any like kind of health scares. To all the fellas out there, remember that you need to be anally probed to make sure that you don't have anything. So you're gonna have to swallow your pride and have that shit checked out. No, I'm not joking. You gotta fucking check that shit, bro. I'm gonna push every guy that I know to start checking that out, and I need to get breast exams, just to make sure that you know, I asked the doctor, and she was like, oh no, you're not at the right age. You gotta do it at this age, and I'm like, I mean, you're not supposed to get colon cancer at like, when did my friend pass away? Like 30? Younger? 25? He died between 25 and 30, and I don't think that's typically the estimated age you typically get that kind of cancer, right? So it's like, sometimes you should like just be preemptively check. You might check it. I have other friends who have dealt with cancer and before even being 30 and stuff like that. So you gotta check that shit. It's scary. I think what happens is a lot of people they catch it too late. They catch it whenever it's like progressed so much that there's maybe a chance that you can address it, but maybe not. I like how we're balancing like cancer, acne, Star Wars Battlefront 3. 60 plus is the usual range. We had to check for it. Sooner is really unlucky. Okay. Okay, third. Okay, males in chat. Looks like you don't have to go inside of there for a bit. What if it was like a really attractive woman, but unfortunately, many girls, when they're going for college, they're not like, oh man, I really want to examine men there. I'm sorry, you guys. That's so fucked up. Meanwhile, a lot of men go to college and they're like, all right, I want to be a vagina doctor. I just want to specialize in specifically that. You motherfucker. Why? Why is that? Why you gotta go? Why? You do have a choice, though, whenever you're seeing those kind of doctors. You could choose to see a girl. I don't know if I've ever had to see a guy one for that. Maybe I have. Maybe I just didn't care. Whatever. Galactic Conquest is in Battlefield 2 was such a fun game mode. I don't think I've ever really explored game modes in Battlefront. I'm sorry. Battlefront. Sorry. I don't think I've played any Battlefront except a PS2 game. Like I rented it once played a little bit of it. Doctor is an older woman. Oh my god. The game was way into progress and looked really good. There was... Oh, wait. 2 years and they canceled the contract after the devs were broke as fuck and only paid back like 100k. The game was way into progress and looked really good. There was a Wii build leaked recently and it's really cool. Ground to space combat, and if you shoot down a big spaceship, it collapses to the ground, changes the combat zone. So lots of like, destructible environments and stuff like that. Persistence? The balls dock, too? And they're never a girl, right? Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. Why's it gotta be like that? It's just not cool, man. Had to take pills for acne in my early teen years. It was awful as my skin will be dry as hell. Thankfully, I didn't end up with scars like many people that have acne. Yeah, like some people get like really unlucky. There's different names to refer to the different types of scars. One of the worst ones is the ice pick scars. I like how we come up with like horrible ways to refer to things. Like, hey, so you have ice pick scars. See, it looks like an ice pick slammed into your face and somebody was climbing and descending all over you. But that's how our language be, I guess. When Germany still had military draft, they checked your balls during examination for it. There was this hot girl. I thought she would check. Oh no, I'm sorry, third. I had a woman check. What? You guys are so lucky. Congratulations. All canceled by new CEO who was like, people don't want Star Wars games. Meanwhile, people want 5,000 shows. People want 5,000 spin-off movies. God. We would have been better off getting Star Wars games. At least it would be games that you could play. When is that upcoming game coming out? The Quantum Dreams Star Wars game. Is that still underway? Wonder if it'll actually be worth it. I remember the trailer, like one of the initial trailers that they revealed for it made it look cool, like, ooh! And then you see the Quantum Dreams logo and it's like, oh. Oh. I'm making sure that I didn't miss anything. Star Wars Outlaws was really good. Let me look that up. Star Wars Outlaws. Oh! It's woke. I'm just joking. I think I might have heard something good about this. Oh, it's got a girl and it looks like she's got a sort of 70s haircut. You would call this a 70s kind of haircut, right? How do I save this? Where'd it go? Huh? Pictures. There it is. No, that's not it. What is this? Oh, I know where it is. Here we go. Oh my god, lovable mascot! Lovable animal friend mascot! Meanwhile, the kids in the 90s, what they got is Misa. Feel so bad for them. My generation. Feel so bad for my generation. And Yoda doing backflip. I always thought that was a little bit silly. Like this, how tall was Palpatine or whatever, or whoever fought Yoda, and then Yoda's like just like, I don't know, it'd be just be kind of awkward, like bringing up your lightsaber and attacking something that's about the size of a little Pomeranian that's moving around. I don't know, just interesting. Playing the new Tokyo Extreme Racers, and it's as janky as the PS2 ones. I'm going to assume that's a good thing. So, too long didn't read. All the Battlefront 3 stuff made me realize why most creativity for gaming died, because publishers started digging way too deep into devs' businesses. Oh, absolutely. Publishers, CEOs, corpo suits. We looked at the data. And we decided that you need to make a bad game, actually. And don't do anything cool, and also be very restricted, and you follow this trend, yeah. I think a lot of us kind of like came to that conclusion at this point. There's not a lot of Darren moves, and anything that is Darren, it seems like it mimics something that everything does now, like Exoprimal and whatever the hell the little girl on your shoulder game is from Capcom. Notice that they're both similar in aesthetic, right? That specific type of sci-fi. They literally look like they could be in the same universe, except one has a little girl and one has a bunch of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. It was like that aesthetic is very popular right now, so they're doing it because they think that's what people want. Although we're at least getting a new Onimusha. Are you guys excited for that? Stop! Don't look forward to Pragmata! EA has imploded and now mostly owned by Saudi Arabia. There's one IP where like some prince bought the IP, right? And didn't he get put in the game? What is that game? It's a fighting game. Never forget, EA said they would make players pay for every mag of ammo if they could, and people thought that was okay. I remember hearing something about that. I don't remember what it was, what the publisher dude said, but it was very, very dumb and insane to me. Like, absolutely crazy. EA was always a shitty company, and now they just continue being a shitty company. I feel bad for Command and Conquer and Dead Space. Command and Conquer, right? I like how that IP, there's another IP that's dead. At least they had a decent amount of installments before they died, I suppose, but they come back, and it's not trying to be like this fantastical war game with like this kind of gritty aesthetic. It was like gritty aesthetic, but its music was very 90s dance and experimental and all this kind of genres. Like calling it dance is incorrect, but you might know what I'm talking about. And then they bring it back. It's a mobile game. It's dumbed down for stupid little babies, which is not the core fan base of Command and Conquer. And then everybody's Team Red or Team Blue, and they're all like rubber people, and they look quirky, and it just doesn't look like it used to. It used to look like B-movie. That was the appeal. Like, if the way to do it right is if you want to do a good Command and Conquer, do live action cutscenes again. Like, straight up. I say that as a bystander. Mina's the one that's put Command and Conquer in my face a bit, and I've glanced at it, and I really like what I've seen. I remember I wanted to stream Command and Conquer, but Mina said, no, it's gonna be too hard for you. And I'm like, whatever. Which one did you say I could play? Which one am I allowed to play? I know. I've not really played many RTS, right? RTS real time. It's not turn-based, just real time. I haven't really played that many of those. So, I mean, meanwhile, a lot of you, when you were little boys, were playing that game, and I mean, you probably didn't do that great. Mina said that they weren't doing that great when they were young, but they still enjoyed it. Also, why is Nintendo so scummy? Bro, it was run by Bowser, who was an EA suit and now getting owned. Oh. I noticed that he stepped down already. And now, he's only been around for 5 years. It feels weird because it was such a big deal when Reggie retired. Then he came in and it was like, oh my god, his name is Bowser, that's so cool. And then Nintendo's kind of been lame ever since. Now, I don't want to necessarily say that he is the sole reason. He maybe contributed, but I'm sure there's a lot of other people in like executive key positions that have had a say that ended up not being for the best. So I don't think it's necessarily fair to say that everything is his fault, but who knows. A first RTS I'd say like Dawn of War or something would be easier. Command and Conquer 95 would be painful to get through. Yeah, so Mina got the physical of it too. The Command and Conquer like remaster collection. That's the first 2 games, and they're incredible remasters, like absolutely amazing. But Mina was even like, oh yeah, this is like really hard. And if Mina, as a grown adult, is saying this shit is hard, imagine what they dealt with whenever they were young. Because I don't think you got through it, right? Like, not the first one, not when you were young, right? Didn't you, like, wouldn't you keep getting stuck and keep having to start over and over? From what I remember Mina saying, Command and Conquer, it's like a puzzle, right? Where, you know, you got, what's the term? You're on a timer. Like, they're doing stuff while you're doing stuff. So you need to kind of figure out the exact, course of action to take to counter whatever it is they're doing, if that makes sense. Never actually fully finished Command and Conquer 95 until a few years ago. But are you glad you played it? Also, wait a second. I don't remember. Did the remaster adjust the AI? Didn't you say that they did adjust the AI? And then I think we had a discussion on when it comes to preserving games, if AI and stuff like that, quality of life should be done necessarily. Or if you should make things like more faithful to how when they originally came out. They made the pathin a little bit better. Okay, okay. Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation didn't take me that long to learn how it works. I know Red Alert. What's a retaliation? Or is Red Alert just like the short way of referring to Red Alert Retaliation? We have a physical CD for one of the Command and Conquers. Whenever we would go on long car rides, we would listen to that constantly. I think we didn't have like the Bluetooth stuff set up yet. Used to listen to that all the time. Had a physical CD for... Oh, hi, hello, fairy. Thank you for the raid. We had a physical CD for Ergo Proxy. What else was it that we would always listen to? How are you guys doing? Thank you for the raid. If it's late though, you can head out. But I hope you had a good stream. We're just like doing a little bit of chit-chatting before I finish off Dredge. Although maybe I should do that now. It's just so scary and difficult to try to play a game while also talking. I'm just not good at it. But let's try it, because I don't know. I don't know if I really should be streaming as late as I do. Like, I can get away with it for now, but maybe one day I can't stream this late. So I need to stop like shooting the shit so much. Gotta do this quick. Had the Tiberian Sun OST. Is that it? The cute kingdom is invading. What did you guys do? If you have time to let me know. I wouldn't mind playing Dawn of War though. I played like a little bit of it as a test run, but it is a little bit overwhelming because those kind of games, RTSs, they require you to utilize your keyboard. There is lots of key bindings for lots of things. But I'm really bad at that. No matter what, I always feel like a grandma whenever I'm at mouse and keyboard, unless it's like basic buttons here and there. Mina's a big fan of Dawn of War 1. They like it the most. And they like Dawn of War 2 as well, but they just don't like it as much. What was it? One of them is micromanaging, and then one is macromanaging, or something like that, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of like a different game. Dawn of War is base building, large scale. Dawn of War 2 is like squad management. Okay, okay. And then Dawn of War 3, I don't think you liked that one, right? Did we ever end up getting the vinyl for that? We do have a Dawn of War vinyl somewhere, right? I was playing my usual weekly EDF with friend Madriff, and we swapped to clear a run of peak on baby mode since I've yet to actually beat the game once. You just got to get a strong partner. Oh my goodness, Peak is so good. I love that game. It's been a little bit since I played though. What is EDF6? Earth Defense Force? You got to the peak? Good. Congratulations. Also checking DMs. What's the game that commonly gets compared to Earth Defense Force? Is it Helldivers 2? Tell Mina to try 762 Hard Life and Hard. I don't get how people enjoy that in Hard. What is that? It is Helldivers? Okay, because I didn't personally like Helldivers. Maybe I would like Earth Defense more. Hey, Mina, how come our crew has never played Earth Defense Force? Okay, hold on. Let me lock in for a second. Okay, so I'm in this area. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with this fused tablet, and I think I'm looking for crabs or fish or something. Let's explore this area a little bit. Luckily, those do not hurt me. For anybody who's new, this is Dredge, which is a light fishing and sailing simulator. And I stress the term light. Light RPG. It's a very easy to get into game, in my opinion. It might seem overwhelming, but it's actually pretty streamlined and simple. So I think we've used explosives on all the paths. That's a fish. It looks like a threat, right? But don't worry, the threats are way more crazy than that. Nah, get away from me, bitch. Let's go this way and examine this eventual point of interest. That's right. We only got one blue flame. We need to find 3. Tried one EDF one year. I didn't get into it but it wasn't bad. Wait a minute. We watched a streamer play it, and I remember thinking that it looks like a jank PS2 game or something, and I mean that endearingly. Was that? And that you were like jankily flying around, and there's like big bugs or something? This is just giving me advice. Telling me about the fish that's patrolling around. I know many compare it to Starship Troopers. Speaking of Starship Troopers, how is that one Starship Troopers game doing? There's 2 of them. There's one that came out a bit ago that was kind of cool, but it was impossible because you're expected to play on a team of 20 randoms, and everybody shares resources. So if you're playing with people who don't know what they're doing, which is most likely, or trolls or anything, or people who mean well but they just don't know what they're doing, you just couldn't like build up a sufficient fortress or anything. But it was like very fun and charming. But once you play in hard mode and beyond, it's just like impossible. But I wonder if they update it. And then there's another one. There's another one that's come out that I haven't looked into at all. I think I have it on my wish list, but I haven't like made an effort to buy it just yet. I've lit some of the flames. We need blah blah darkness. I played this not that long ago. Why am I struggling to remember? I think it was early access, so it'll be... Oh yeah, terrain command. Oh, so it's RTS? Oh, so it's not multiplayer. I mean, that's fine. I normally prefer single player anyway. Gotta explore these areas really quick. I think the only thing that's around here is like cultists and stuff. See, there they are. It's the fish cultists. They always want me to gather fish for them. Oh, hold on. The other chat disappeared. I gotta bring them back up. Wait a second. I remember this spot. That's what I was doing wrong. So we go over here, and then we're able to go up that lighthouse or whatever it's supposed to be. I think it's like an ancient lighthouse. I don't think it's this, though. It's somewhere... Ow! Did I get damaged? acted like my ship got damaged. It didn't make any sounds, though. Cave. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. Check left, blah, blah, blah. Ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. I think it's cool that the game starts with like a fancy moderner lighthouse, and then it kind of ends with an ancient, really cool one. Yay! You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're gonna get. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Yay! Treasure! Impossibly bright for such a compact design, the delicately faceted crystal lens focuses a perpetual shimmering flame. Is it a light? Wait a second. Did I ever try to install it? I don't remember what this like looks like when you use it. Am I a god now? Seems okay, I guess. We started in hard mode of the game and it was smooth sail until the DLC. The Starship Troopers? Wait, what is this? Did I just do an optional thing? Is that all this was? Wait, I think I see shimmering to show an yeah, one of these. I don't think I necessarily... Oh, wait. This statue. Hold on. Do I have any explosives with me? Of course I don't. Hold on. Let me mark this as a point of interest. Oh, Earth Defense Force. Okay. And then the anchor is my wife. Am I going the... I think I'm like kind of going the long way. No. Ew. Is this like light better than my previous one? And also because this is Dredge, it's not the most adrenaline pumping game. Mako, what are you doing? Ah! What are you doing there? Why am I here? Oh, I want to go to my storage. Put that away, put that away. Put that away, put that away. Then I want to install this, then. Do I want to have only one of these dynamite things, or two? I don't know. Yeah. My relaxing streams have an asterisk next to them. Oh, shit. I should have went to sleep. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. They mimic me because they're inhuman. It's like your status bar, it makes it pretty clear. Like, you can tell whenever you're lacking sleep, but consistently, my eyes just aren't always drawn to it. But that's my problem. That's my problem. I wouldn't change the game. I wouldn't want them to make the HUD ugly just to force me to look and use my eyes and stop being stupid. Wait, I'll show you something cool. Check this out. Wait, I don't even know if I can catch these. Well, actually, can I use entropy and get them? You can! So if you don't have the type of rod to get fish in like deeper areas, you can literally cheat and use that ability. Granted, you'll get like maybe a fucked up fish, maybe. I don't know if that should be allowed. Should that be allowed? You could save money by, you know, not... I don't know. Alright. Is this just gonna be metal sheets? No jewelry. Oh! There's no fucking... I'm so stupid. There's no point to this. It's just a shortcut. The opening's right there if I just looked. Oh, was this DLC? I don't think it was. I think, a trophy you get no matter what. I think. Oh, wait, no, this is the lighthouse thing again. I don't understand. What was I supposed to do again? Okay, hold on. Tab and go to pursuits. Light the statues. Okay, hold on. Alright, I've already done that. Thought this said something else. Maybe I did something wrong. There's those cauldrons or whatever the hell they're supposed to be, and they want different things. I must be missing one of them, and one of them never gave me a reward. I don't think. I just gotta remember where it is. Hold on. Give me a second. I hate when water bottles do that. Ever have a water bottle and it's just sitting around and then suddenly you hear, oh, because it popped. See, that fish is literally child's play compared to some of the other things that are out in these seas. See that over there? Did I do that one? Is that the one that had, like, infinite room to put fish or something? And so I did. Oh! Whoa! Ah. Okay. I need to get out of here because I want to sell this fucked up eel. Not this way. Wait. There must be a lot of sound design going on because I feel like stuff is sounding drowned out right now. Get away from me. Hey, look, that's one of the things. Get away from me. Where's, what? Oh, this anchor is not what I thought it was. I'm looking, okay, here we go. I see the crab pots. I bet it's already stale. Hi, Riot. Stale? Rotten, come on! Oh, it's still like 300 bucks. Okay. So they wanted a manta ray, and they wanted... Oh, you know what? Foolish. Snack mackerel. Oh! Hadel. Okay. That's one that I need. Yeah. On cooldown. Almost done, though. Hee. Are you what I seek? Yeah. Atrophy. Let's go. Need some time to pass. Okay. In the end, it really is better to have the proper rod, isn't it? I don't know if I want this fucked up evil one, because it'll infect them. Maybe cause them to rot faster. Okay, so... I do not think that this is the one that has the spot that I want. This also sucks because it's dark. And if I go to sleep so I can see in the dark, it will make it to where my stuff is more likely to rot. And then I can't use it anymore. Granted, now I know a basic spot to check for the kind of fish that I need. Let's go here. Wait, I think I'm going the complete wrong way. Yeah, I'm so foolish and stupid. They rot faster from that ability. What? Oh my god! You're right! Because I'm thinking, like, I don't feel like I had the eel that long. Like, I know I've been kind of lost, but something feels wrong. Ah! My boat is a little bit damaged, but it's okay. I need this evil boat to fuck off. Am I on the right side? Yeah, right here. Go away! Oh shit. Wait, are you riding already? Okay. Where's the last one? Here? This geometry looks familiar. Stop. Where's the thing? It's somewhere back here, correcto? Whoa. You gotta admit, I'm a pretty good sailor. Captain. Okay, but I am lost. Are you turned into mush yet? No. When you're close to those things, you do hear, like, a music cue that sounds like it's from Harry Potter. Nah. Why are they always snitching on me, bro? Stop! Damn it, I keep going to the same one over and over again. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, no! Where is everything? It's over. I'm gonna have to put a marker. I had to do that last time too, because shit's confusing here. Maybe I can make some profit. Watch it be rotted. It's like I caught them all at the same time. Yeah, alright. Well, I didn't get that much for it. Repair my ship, please. Maybe this will be the rest of the whole stream. I thought I was going to be finishing this a lot sooner. I want my character to go to sleep for the entire night and wake up in the morning. Okay. So, let's find the next spot and then put a marker. Wait, what if it's this one right here? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Yeah, I already did this one, okay. I wish I could put like an X to be like, don't go to this spot again. Stop like sailing to this exact spot. It's never anything. Oh, they puts an X. See, look. Wait. Stop. Get away. Stop. Stop. Leave me alone. Yeah, right there. Stop. Oh, oh! What was that? Okay. This spot. I'm gonna add a marker. Wait, we're... Oh. Shit. Remove. R. We can't just, like, mass spam them. I won't really need to go there for a bit, so... Okay, and now we're gonna put a new marker? Yeah, F. For, letting me know that this spot is awesome. And Double Jack, and you want... Yeah, you want a mana ray, and you want that thing. So, I don't want to buy a thing. We're almost done with this area, I think. So... Snack? Does that say snack? Oh, it's a snake mackerel. And it doesn't only come at night. Oh, 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 right there, right there, right there. Another way I can cheese this is I can cool down. Ah! Yeah! Sorry! Ah! Whoa! Time doesn't stop, you know. What was I about to say? Oh, right. I can do this. Then I can go to the dock. Or, you know, the merchant. I can speed up time by sleeping. And then I have the cooldown back on my atrophy ability. They mostly come at night. Mostly. But first, let's find out a general spot where those mana rays tend to be. Why do they sound so goddamn cute? Oh yeah, I kept thinking like, why do I hear like the water near me? It's because I don't do it very often. I don't use this and stupidly sail around because it's obviously hard to control. But whenever you do this, you're zoomed in to your character, and thus you can hear the water more clearly. Is this the mackerel? Yeah, I don't want that. Eel. Huh? Oh, dredge stuff. There's probably a character that's like, ah, yes, the mana ray, I know where those are. Ho, ho! Oh, yeah. Right in this spot, and because we got an upgrade from the DLC, we are able to make a mark. Did I make the mark? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then atrophy, have you on cooldown? So there's a chance that these could still be here by the time time passes really fast. How far are we? We are not far away from the merchant. Like, we might risk them not spawning here the next day, but we have a good chance. Is there a difficulty to where you're on a timer? Because I can imagine that would make it to where you can't just cheese it by like, oh, just sleeping the entire days off to do this bullshit like cheese strat with the cooldown, right? Assuming it works the way I do. I think I might have done a test a long time ago regarding... Yeah, look, it works. Because I probably did a test regarding this, right? Being able to like charge up your manifest. But yeah, if you have this game on a timer to where you have a limited amount of days, that could be really cool. Hey, also, hey, look, it has your amount of days spent at the top there. So you could do a self-imposed challenge, actually, if you didn't want to, or if there is no official way. You just leave one. Even though it doesn't matter, like, I know, if it gets infected, it doesn't matter because you're gonna put it in the thing anyway. And you could sell the rest for money, but I don't like to think smart. Stop it, stop it, stop being so adorable. I remember when I first came to this area, I wasn't, like, at the right level for it, and I got really intimidated by that fish, but they're really not that hard to deal with. Like, the random mana array that you can run into is more of a threat than that. So we get the flame every time we put the right assortments in. Whoa! So then what the... Okay, hold on. First off, let's remove this. Remove marker R. So then what am I supposed to put here? There's no time stuff outside of the hooded guys, so you'd have to self-impose. 100-day challenge, no cheese ability. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna go fish for that thing. I was tempted, but I'm like, no. Oh, right. They damaged my boat! They damaged my boat! You bitch! You bastard! Get up! It's like, yeah, once they're on you... They didn't even, like, destroy my boat that much, but it was already too late. Well, the manta ray's still here. Feels good to be in the nice blue sea again, though. Sick of all the red. It's probably one of my least favorite areas aesthetically, maybe? Yeah, we don't have enough room for it. God damn anything. Let me put it away. Shipwright. Well, I need to make my character sleep, actually. Alright, I've got enough sleep. It was like, what, 5 hours? Good enough. 2 hours? Whatever. Alright, so we are going back here immediately, yes. This started getting spooky, and it's like, oh, it's just because it's, like, late at night. It feels like we're about to go into, like, spooky Halloween ocean town. Oh my god, imagine, like, an ocean with, like, floating jack-o'-lanterns that are all lit up. Oh, imagine that imagery. AI, ChatGPT, generate that game. Ow, ow, ow. I also have a feeling of how I'm able to find out what it is that I am supposed to put in that square. I bet there's, like, images of crabs or something holding it up. Ah, I'm going crazy. Ah. Alright, see you later. Ah. Okay. Go away, you damn snitches! Should it be only crab? Oh, it has literal, like, a stone shrine, a upright slab bears a carving. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. Malformed fish. It's gotta be 2 of them? I don't care. I don't need money in the game. It's like whatever it'll be something that's around here. Hey, we got this right here. Hi. Okay, so I did see like a spot that looked like it had a somewhat interesting fish. Go away! I'm like out of your range, you damn. Is it this? Do you want the frilled shark? I don't know if that's really a malformed fish, though. It wants mutated fish? Oh, like any? Atrophy. There's an Abney Park song that has that word. What does atrophy mean again? Also, something that's misleading is sometimes you can't tell where the marker actually is unless you zoom in. Go away. Oh, deteriorate? Armored sea robin. Hold on. Oh, I'm so stupid. Literally a spot I can rest right here. Day 224. Ship once again damaged by those damn floating pumpkins. I will hunt down the person who keeps putting them out here. That sounds like an actual file, though. Legit. What's weird is I think I figured out the mutated fish thing maybe my first time playing, but I didn't figure out this time. Unless somebody in chat told me then, too. Like, maybe? Okay. So... right, it doesn't matter. Any fish, right? Any fish. It probably has to be a volcanic, right? Alright. Wait. You? Ayo? What? Huh? Just coincidentally, I chose the exact time they went boop. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm going kind of the wrong way. Completely. Here's a spot right here. Yay! Encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved in the center. Dude. Oh my god. Okay. And then the area we go to is the ruins, ancient temple, right here. Yep. Also, I accidentally, you know how you have the ankle bone? I accidentally shaved there, so it hurts. It feels like it's cut. Yeah. So in this playthrough, I realized that like you get the mangrove fishing pole, and you only need it like for like 5 minutes, and then you never really need it again. And then this area, I didn't even need to get the rod for this area. It's kind of cool, kind of crazy. So oh right, the fanatic. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Say nothing, and then he burns himself. Anyway. Yay, we did it. Okay, now we go take a little nap. Hi, Ark. We are about to end the game. And we'll probably get the real ending, really. I don't remember if we can still get the bad ending, because we talked to the character we need to. Unless there's, like, one requirement that we don't need to do, like... I know we need to talk to... We need to talk to the lighthouse keeper. But I don't know if we need to do it now or before talking to him. He just doesn't... He didn't vibe, which I respect, I guess. Okay. It feels like being at home whenever we're here and everything's like shallow and clear. Well, what's really cool is that this game, I used to think that this was nothing but a grindy game that's like, you know, 30 hours or something, but it's like on replay, when you know what you're doing, this is a solid, like, campaign game, you know? Deliver the relic. He approaches, drawn closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms have grown no less unpleasant. Have so many hours on Sunken Sea and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I keep forgetting that it's a roguelike, so I'm worried that I might not like it after all. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit I'm surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Not only that, I had a determination for it 2 times. Now with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. I know. We must make one more final voyage. This time I will be with you. I need some time to repair. I think I have to do that, and then I talk to the lighthouse keeper. And then she gives me, like, some information, and then I can go. But the game perpetually is, like, saved around here. So if I fuck up and get the fake ending, I load my game back up, and I'm, like, right at the point where I'm not locked in. Maybe I will get the bad ending. It's not prompting me with anything further. Or maybe I have to initiate the point of no return. Then I talk to her. You're on your second run? So, like, have you not died yet and lost everything? It's like roguelike, but I don't necessarily know what that means for that game specifically. Tell me more about... Oh, you had to do this. What this? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Oh, have a good night, and thank you for dropping by. And please let me know what you end up thinking of Silent Hill F. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb, your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Forget it. I'm just joking. Where'd you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So is she. Who? You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lunges forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. You are pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. Nothing. Hold on. So, we were the collector. We were talking to a mirror. We had amnesia. We forgot that we lost our beloved. We kind of all... yeah. I have the book. I like how whenever you come here, there's not an immediate, like she doesn't immediately greet you. Ah, yes, you have properly, progressed the quest. Now I will let you know to talk to me and we will do this thing. It's like you actually have to seek it out. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now it is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happens, in that gloomy darkness behind the bay? When you are ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. You want to continue. Warning, one more time. Are you sure? Yeah. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. So it should be near it. Nearish by. Yahoo! Oh, right. She's pointing the literal light. It's like, I love this. I think this is so cool. I misremembered it as being another purple laser in the sky, but in this, it's like, you gotta follow the light. I love that. That is so cool. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. So if I recall, if you do the bad end and you come here and then a monster like kills you or something, the sky's really apocalyptic. It's cool. I think we might still die though. Hold on. There we go. That's a patrolling fish that you can randomly encounter for anybody who wasn't there whenever we would see it every now and then. It's an intimidating beast. But this is the happy ending, is dying. Because I think we were already dead. Done by Black Salt Games. So that was our second time playing through Dredge, and it's a really special game. I love it. I love everything about it. I feel like a lot of love and talent was poured into this game, and this is a game that I can see myself continuously playing, like returning to and playing. It's good. It's good. And I'm glad that it seems to be really well liked. It seems like it's a pretty popular game, and it deserves it. It's great. And I want more stuff like it, you know? I really, like, this is how I felt the first time I played it, is that I want more experiences like this. Maybe not necessarily an exact copy, or like, you know, like plagiarism or anything, but like games that make me feel this way, that have this nice balance of tone, that's nautical themed, sailing themed, because I don't want to just play you're a fisherman simulator, although I'm okay with that too, but it's the sailing aspect that really makes it for me with this game. Great art style, cool character designs, cool art style for the characters. I love the way it progresses. I like its kind of grind. It's not too miserable or anything. I liked the DLC. I thought the DLC, like, if you buy them as a pair, it's really cool. I liked it a lot. And you better get it too. I wonder how much it goes for. And I learned that it's got a physical, so I kind of want that one day. Let me see, how much does this game go for? I want to recommend it. It's normally $24, $25. It is now on sale. It's got a 50% sale. It's basically like 13 bucks. I would recommend that. I'd pay that. But, I mean, up to you guys. Maybe you want to wait for a $2 sale, but this game's absolutely worth it. I love it so much. Made by Black Salt Games, developed by Black Salt Games, published by Team 17. I think I looked at their page before to see if they've done anything new. Some game called Oven Cooked, maybe? Do I like the Disgaea series? I have, Disgaea for PS2, and I've played it like a few times, like a test run, but I've never actually sat down and committed to it. But you kind of reminded me that it exists. I really should play it because I like it. I remember whenever I was young, Etna was like a heartthrob. People really loved Etna. I would see like her in forums all the time. But weirdly, she's not my favorite. I like Flown. I like Flown, like Angel Flown, and I like Devil Flown. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I like both equally for different reasons. But something about her design just really does it for me. Etna's not bad, though. Etna has, like, the typical, like, spiky pigtails that was more common in the 2000s as a, like, little design trope. I do love that aspect of her. Sunless Sea. Oh, I luckily already have Sunless Seas. But if you guys are interested in Sunless Seas, it is on a sale. There's a really good sale going on. I already did my shopping, though. I got a few games that I'll be able to stream on the Sailor Synth accounts. But we finished Dredge now. And now we can go over and switch to Resident Evil Revelations. It is already 2:30. I need to go to sleep at a reasonable time. And this ended up taking more time than I expected, but have we streamed at least 2 hours, or have we only streamed 1 hour? Watch me, you streamed 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm like in between where I want to be. 90 minutes? I guess I got a little bit of time to, I don't know, I just feel like I should start going to sleep, sooner. But it's just, I won't go to sleep. I just get bored. I just know I can't do it. I want to shop, but I should spend money on games, but I want to shop, but I shouldn't spend money on games you won't play. Well, the thing is that you don't necessarily know that, right? Like, most likely you're not going to play them right now, right? But if a game is normally 40 bucks and you do want it and you do know that eventually you're going to play it and you see it on sale for like 5 bucks, 10 bucks, you can just kind of snatch that while you can. Shut up, Ark. Shut up, Ark. Just make sure you budget. Like, buy some games on a sale, but don't, like, buy $200 worth of games on sale. You know? I spent about, like, 40 bucks, I think. Or less than that. Maybe 37 on the games that I got on sale. And I got, like, about 5 games, which was pretty good. Yeah, video games are more important than sleep. But, yeah, so I'm going to end the stream on YouTube only. Twitch, we're going to still go. I'm going to end it on YouTube, switch the information and whatever, and then I'm going to come back. But before I do that, I don't want to do what I did last time, or one of the last times, where I then forget to change the category on Twitch, and then I make the YouTube people wait even longer while I, like, fix that. No, I'm coming back, YouTube. I'm ending for 1 second, and then I'm going to be back. I just want it to be, I want the thumbnail to be the proper game. Resident Evil Revelations. Because I like organization. Do that one. Okay, so it's set up on Twitch. Okay. Be right back.